Okay, so anyway, so you guys know who I am, you know what class this is. No opening on Thanksgiving, we're not here. However, there is a special Thanksgiving schedule. It's posted here on the board and on the door and in different places around. There's some special classes being offered. The regular classes are being offered, but then there's some special classes being offered. Like there's like a turkey jam tomorrow morning, just different things going on in the gym. So just make sure that you check out that schedule. I will be here Friday at 10:30, beginning Pilates. For those of you that might have the day off of work and want to come and work off some stuffing with me, feel free to come to that class, even though it's a beginning class. If you have been doing Pilates with me a while, you know how to ramp it up, and I'll give you some tips to do that as well, but you guys all know that. So I think that's it for my little infomercial on what's going on. We're going to use the ring and the band tonight. If at any point in time they get to be too much, just feel free to put the equipment off to the side and do the exercises without. But we're going to go ahead and start by standing, situating those feet to be hip distance apart. I'm actually going to move over here a little bit. And then just take an inhale in, the shoulders are down and back, and then as you exhale, I want you to slowly allow the body to come down. So your feet are situated about hip distance apart. You can feel under the big toe, the little toe, the heel, and then allow the crown of the head to continue to travel towards the inside of the ring, like the center of the ring. And then take a breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly come back up. Rebuild, restack the spine, and bring your body all the way back up. And again, we'll take an inhale here, nod that chin towards the chest, and then as you exhale, slowly bring it down, reaching all the way down here to the floor. The crown of the head goes to the center of the ring, and you breathe. Take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, slowly come up, all the way back up to where we started. And again, we'll inhale. We'll exhale, nod the chin to the chest, continue to roll down all the way down to the floor. Crown of the head is going to go into the center of that ring. And you take a breath here. And then as you exhale, slowly come back up. So just round that body, continue coming all the way back up. And let's just do one more here. Take an inhale in. And then exhale, just bring it down. So with each wall roll down, hopefully your body's starting to feel a little bit more loosened up. Nose towards the knees, just take the breath in. And then exhale, slowly come up. All the way. Now from here we're going to go into a little bit of balancing. So we're going to actually take the ring and place one pad onto the floor. And then your hands are going to be onto the other pad. You're going to situate your right foot straight and take your left foot behind you. I want you to lift up that left leg. And now press down on the ring and lift up. Press down on the ring and lift. Press down and lift. Let's try two more. Press down and lift. One more here. Press down and lift. And then stand up tall. Now let's try that again onto the other side. So go ahead and place the ring down. Hands onto it. That left foot is straight. That right foot's going to go out behind you. We're going to lift up into that leg. And then we do a slight bend in the other knee as we press down onto the ring. And we lift up. And we press down. And we lift. Let's do three more. Press down. And lift. Two more here. Press. Lift. One more. Press down. Lift. And then stand the body up nice and tall. Now, let's take the ring with us and go ahead and come down onto the mat. And just situate yourself onto the one end of the mat, having the ring be with you in your hands. Sitting up tall here. reaching that ring forward, taking an inhale, and then as you exhale, go behind your sitting bones, scoop out the belly, and just reaching that ring forward, taking that breath in, inhaling it here, and then as you exhale, allow that body to round forward, and then stack your spine up nice and tall. And again, we'll inhale it here. We'll exhale, go back, hold it here. Taking that breath in, inhaling it. And then exhaling, pulling the abdominals in, rounding it forward, stacking it up nice and tall. We'll take that inhale in, we'll exhale, go back. Now, from here, I want you to rotate over to the right. I want you to squeeze the ring, 4. Squeeze the ring, 3. Squeeze it, 2. 1 more. Come to center. Hold it here, squeeze it, 4. Squeeze it, 3. Squeeze it, 2. 1 more. Rotate left. And squeeze it here, 4. Squeeze it, 3. Squeeze it, 2. 1 more. Bring it back to center. Take an inhale in. Then as you exhale, round yourself forward and then stack your spine up. Inhale it here, then exhale, go back. Now I want you to take the ring so that it is behind the head. So your elbows are going to be forward, the ring is back behind you. Give me a little squeeze and release it. Squeeze it and release it. Palms are flat against the pads. Squeeze and release. Let's do 3 more here. Squeeze. Last 2. Squeeze. 1 more. Squeeze it. Woo. Reach it forward. Take a breath in. And then round and stack. Inhale. This time as you exhale, go into that C curve and allow the body to continue to come down to the mat until the entire spine is down onto the mat. And then once you're on the mat, if you need to move yourself up a little bit, feel free to do that. And then, let's just take a moment here to focus in on our breath and our breathing. So the feet are out in front of the knees. Situate that pelvis to be in that neutral position. Just have your hands be down at your side. And let's take an inhale here, in through the nose. Your chin is slightly nodded towards your chest. And then as you exhale, I want you to exhale it out through the mouth. I want you to pull the belly button down. Pull the ribs in. So we'll take an inhale in through the nose. It's a lateral expansion of the lungs and the ribs as they go to the side. And then as you exhale, exhale it out through the mouth and pull everything in nice and tight, sinking the belly button down, lifting up into the pelvic floor, pulling the ribs back together. Tightening up into that core. And we'll take another deep inhale in through the nose. It's that lateral expansion of the lungs and the ribs. Just taking that breath in. And then go ahead and exhale it out. And let's just do 1 more here. Let's go ahead and take an inhale in through the nose, laterally expanding. And then as you exhale it out, I just want you to exhale out if there's any stress in the head, the heart, the mind, the body. Just release it, just let it go. Bringing your mind and your body, connecting them to one another into this moment. Just trying to stay in the present. And then with that, let's go ahead and reach for the ring. And let's take the ring and place it above the knees. take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, lift yourself up so that you're on your forearms. Your chest is open, ring is above the knees, and you're gonna lift those legs up into a tabletop position here. Now from here, I want you to tap the toes down on the inhale. As you exhale, lift them up. And again, let's tap both of the feet down and lift up. And we tap down and lift. And let's tap and lift. Now we're going to tap it down, lift it up, extend it to a diagonal and squeeze the ring. Bring it back to tabletop and tap. And lift. Extend, squeeze, release, tap. Tabletop, extend, squeeze, release, tap. Tabletop, out, squeeze, release, tap. Tabletop, extend, squeeze, release, tap. Let's do two more. Tabletop, extend, squeeze, release, tap. One more here. Tabletop, extend, squeeze, release, tap, and lower. Go ahead and lower that body all the way down. Now from here, keeping the ring right where it is, we're going to come into that diamond leg formation. So taking those legs into a diamond. So again, the ring is above the knees. And let's just go ahead and take the hands behind the head. Elbows will be wide to the side. Here's our inhale. We'll exhale, lift ourselves up here. And then from here, we're going to take that configuration down on the inhale, and on the exhale, lift up. So we just have that diamond leg. We're going to take it down and lift it up. Now I want you to take it down and hold it here, and I want you to squeeze the ring and release it. And squeeze the ring and release it. And squeeze for two. Squeeze one more. Now lift that diamond leg configuration up to tabletop. Squeeze it here. And squeeze. Squeeze it. Squeeze it for three. And two. One more. Extend those legs out and let's squeeze it here. And bring it in four. And it's three. It's two. It's one. Come back to diamond leg tabletop and squeeze. And squeeze. Stay curled up. Squeeze. And squeeze two. And one. Come back down to the floor. Squeeze it, five. Stay lifted, four. Eyes looking towards the thighs. It's three. And two. And one. Come on, one more time to tabletop. Bring it up. Squeeze it, five. And four. Lovely inner thigh workout and great ab workout. Two more. And one. Elbows are wide. Extend last time here. Squeeze it, five. Squeeze it, four. Squeeze it, three. And two. And one. Bring it in. Those people that were gone for a while because summer had you doing other things, it's good to be back, isn't it? And let's do two. And one. Come on, curl up a little bit more. Last time to the floor. Squeeze it, five. Squeeze it, four. Squeeze it, three. Come on, curl it up. Squeeze it, two. One more. Woo! Take it down. Belly should have felt that. Go ahead and take the ring off. Bring the knees into the chest if you'd like to. Or another thing that you can do is butterfly your legs and open them up so that you can stretch into your inner thighs. It's entirely whatever your body prefers. So just take that breath in, inhaling it in, and exhaling it out. And another inhale and exhale. Now from here, let's go ahead and put the ring to be on the bottom of the right foot. The other pad is going to be into the hands. Your left hand is going to be behind your head. Your left foot is onto the mat. We're going to take an inhale here. Then as you exhale, I just want you to extend that leg and lift up. So lift up past the tips of the shoulder blades. And then bend to the knee as you come down. Just come down to the tips of the shoulder blades. So here's your inhale to prepare. Here's your exhale, lift up. Hold it. And then bring it in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift it up. And bring it in. And exhale it here. And 2 more. Lift up. Lift the tips of the shoulder blades up off of the mat. Bring it in. Take your right hand behind your head to start, right? Right foot is onto the mat. We'll take an inhale here. Then as you exhale, lift up and extend that leg, lift up past the tips of the shoulder blades and pause. Then bend that leg, just come down to the tips of the shoulder blades. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale, lift up. Lift up, lift up. So what are we doing? Essentially single leg teaser, right? Inhale here. Exhale, that elbow is wide to the side. I just had to remind myself of that. And bring it down. And inhale here, exhale, lift up. And bring it in. Inhale, exhale, lift. Hold it. And take it down. And 2 more, lift, hold. See if you can reach the tips of the shoulder blades off of the mat. 1 more here. Lift, hold it here. Now give me a little pulse, little bend, little straighten, little bend, little straighten. Stay lifted. Don't let the tips of the shoulder blades come down. Work the abs. Bend. And bend. Come on. Hang in there. We've got this. Let's do 5. Bend it 4. It's 3. And 2. 1 more. And bring it all the way down. Woo. And bring it in. And just gently rock from side to side, circling into the ankles and just wiggling into the toes. And then with that, reach for your band, which hopefully is nearby, and place it flat on the bottom of the left foot. And anchor that left elbow down. And then let's go ahead and allow that left leg to fall open up to the side for our leg circles. Right foot is on the mat, right knee is bent, and then circle it around and bring it up. And again, we'll take that inhale here, take it out to the side, and then we'll circle it around and bring it up. And let's do 1 more here. Let that leg go open to the side. Here's your inhale, here's your exhale. Circle it big around and come up. And now let's go ahead and reverse that. On the inhale, take the heel down. On the exhale, externally rotate and circle it around. And bring it all the way up. And again, down we go. And out to the side and circle and open. And let's just do 1 more here. Down. And take that leg out. Open it, circle it, big, all the way around and bring it up. Now let's switch. Put the right foot in first, then take the left out. Anchor the right elbow down. And then from here, let's go ahead and allow that leg to go out to the side on the inhale. Feel the inner thigh stretch. So we did a lot of inner thigh work already with that ring. And then go ahead and circle it and then bring it up. And then again, take it out to the side on the inhale. And then on the exhale, circle and up. Let's just do one more here. And go ahead and take it out to the side. And circle. Lift it all the way up. And now we will reverse that. Take that inhale down. Exhale. Externally rotate. Circle that leg wide all the way around. And again, down we go. And we open and circle. And let's just do one more here. Down we go. And open and circle it all the way around. Bring it back up to where we started. Now let's take the band off and reach for the ring. And take the ring and position it so that it's going to be down by the feet and the feet are going to be on it. So you're like this. And you might have to adjust it out or in a little bit just depending upon if it feels like it's going to slip out, then you might need to adjust it one way or the other. Okay. Oh, I've got a cramp in my foot. All right, here we go. We're going to take an inhale in. And exhale, we'll lift ourselves up into flexion here. Take the hands behind the head. Extend the left leg out onto a diagonal. And I want you to push down with the right and release it. And press and release. Press and press. Press 4. Press 3. It's 2. And 1. Now let the left join the right. Holding it here, press both down. And press. And press. So exhale as you press down, inhale as you lift up. Press. And press. Let's do 2 more. Press down. And press. Now let's see if it works for you to put your heels on here. It's going to be a little bit more challenging because we're obviously have less space onto of our body onto the ring. Now exhale, press. And press. And press. 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. And now let's go ahead and extend that right leg out. And let's put the left foot on. Let's do that first. Sorry about that. And then extend, take the heel off. And extend the right leg. Now press it down. Press it down. Exhale, press. And press. Press down. 4, 3. We have 2. We have 1. Now both, they join one another. And balls of the feet. Push down 5. Push down 4. Use that belly. Push down 3. Push down 2. Push down 1. Now take your upper body down. And I want you just to press for 5 more down. Press 4. Use that low belly. Press 3 and 2. 1 more. And then go ahead and reach for the ring. Place the feet down. Take the ring into the hands. From here, I want you to put the hands so that they're on the inside of the ring. So it's going to be like this. Your palms are going to be like facing inward, and the backs of the hands are onto the ring pad and the inside. Take an inhale here. So obviously to keep it there, you have to be pulling apart. We'll inhale, and then as you exhale, just lift yourself up into flexion. I want you to roll that ring over the right thigh, and then bring it back to center and roll it over the left. And then bring it back into center and roll it right. So we're pulling it apart and to center and roll it here. And center and roll. And center. Roll it. Pull it apart. 2 more. Exhale. Come into center. Roll it here. And center. Let's do 1 more. And center. Last one here. And center. Now holding that lift, bring the arms up to the ceiling And then reach the ring down towards the leg. Bring it up and reach it down. And again, bring it up and reach it down. And it's a lift and a lower. And lift and lower. 3 more. Lift and lower. Last 2. Starting to feel it in your arms a little bit too, right? And lift up and lower it down. And then lower the upper body all the way down. Now, from here, extend the legs long, and I want you to lift the body up. Take the ring and position it so that it is on the base of your skull. Don't have it be on your neck at all, but have it be on the base of your skull. Your feet are going to be flexed up there. Your legs are nice and long. Palms are facing outward. We'll take an inhale here. I want you to hinge back. So imagine the foam rollers behind us and we're hinging back onto the roller. So we're staying in a nice line onto that diagonal, and then we'll bring it up. So we'll take an inhale here, we'll exhale, hinge it back. Hinging at the hips, hinging our bodies back, holding it, and then coming up. And inhaling, exhaling, coming back, holding it here. And lifting it up. Do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, hinge back. Hold it. Work the abs. Let the abs do all the work here. Holding. You might be shaking a little bit. And lift it up. And let's just do 1 more. Inhale it, exhale, hinge it back and hold it. And then come up. And take that all the way off. Place the ring off to the side for a moment. Come all the way down. We're going to go into a little bit of bridging. So bring the feet in as much underneath the knees as possible. And we'll take the hands to be down at our side to start. We'll inhale here. We're in a neutral pelvis. We'll go from neutral into imprint. Tip the pubic bone towards you as you slowly lift the spine off of the mat and you reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And we'll take an inhale up here. And then as you exhale, slowly start to lay the spine back down, 1 vertebra at a time. Roll through the imprint back into neutral. And again, it's an inhale here, and it's an exhale. Gently tuck, peel, lift, come up. Hold it up here, take that breath in. And then exhale, slowly start to take it down. And we'll inhale. And we'll exhale, lift up. Now this time, reach the arms up overhead. As you lift up the spine, elongating into the body, just taking that breath in, inhaling it in. And then as you exhale, slowly start to take the spine back down towards the mat as you reach your arms up towards the ceiling when you're ready. And let's take another inhale. And exhale, gently tuck, peel, lift. And hold. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, slowly come down. Now let's just do 1 more bridge. We'll take an inhale here. We'll exhale gently, tuck, peel, lift. Reach the arms just up to the ceiling. See if you can bring your right leg in to tabletop and take that foot up towards the ceiling. Flex into it. Lower the hip down, lift up. Lower down, lift up. 1 more. Lower down, lift up. Bring that leg to tabletop, take that foot down. Try that onto the other side. Let's lift up the left leg, reach it to the ceiling, flex into the foot. We're gonna lower the hips down and lift up. Imagine you're doing a footprint on the ceiling. Come down and lift up. And come down and lift up. And then go ahead, take that leg to tabletop, bring it down, take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, slowly allow the spine to come all the way back down to the mat. And then once you're down onto the mat, reach for the ring. We're going to go into the 100. Now when you do the 100, you can have your legs be level 1 tabletop, level 2 extended to the ceiling, or level 3, they can be out on a diagonal, not very far away from where we started. But just remember that if you feel anything in your low back when your legs are away from your body, I want you to reduce that range of motion and bring the legs more towards the ceiling or down into a tabletop. Now, what we're going to do when we do the 100, a little bit different than how we normally do it, is you're going to take the ring and place both of the feet into it, and I want you to be in an external rotation. So what that means is that the feet are going to be slightly angled to the outside. All right, we'll start with the legs in that tabletop position. And then at 50, we're going to go into an internal rotation. Okay. All right, so we'll take an inhale here, nod the chin to the chest, and if you would like to, when we exhale, you can pull the ring apart. Exhale, go ahead and lift yourself up into flexion. Position the legs for your level, be in that external rotation, and let's inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, pull the ring apart, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale at 2, 3, 4, and 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5. My goodness, we keep getting a back massage, don't we? 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale at 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now palms go up, internally rotate. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale at 2, 3, 4, and 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Toes are pointing towards one another. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale at 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale at 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and bring the head down, bring the ring in, and just allow the body to gently go from side to side, circling into the ankles and just wiggling into the toes, taking that breath in, inhaling it in, and exhaling it out. And then from here, let's go ahead and go into that roll up. Now we're going to take the ring and we'll position it to be down by the feet. And we'll place the heels onto the ring. And we'll take an inhale here. Arms will be back on a slight diagonal. Now as you exhale, I want you to start lifting up. And as you're lifting up, I want you to bring the legs slowly in as you come up. So it's a little bit harder in that one spot. It's a little sticky. And then allow the body to be up nice and tall. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale and you lower yourself down, you're going to slowly allow the legs to extend all the way back out as you come down. And again, we'll take an inhale here and we'll exhale. Pull the belly in, start to lift up, and then slowly bring the legs in and come all the way up nice and tall. Take an inhale here, then as you exhale, slowly allow the body to come down, and as you're lowering the body, you're slowly extending the legs, keeping pressure onto that ring, coming all the way down. And let's try 2 more. We'll take an inhale in. We'll exhale. Start to lift the upper body, then slowly bringing those legs, coming all the way up. Nice and tall, taking a breath in here, inhaling it. Then as you exhale, you're slowly going back into that C curve, scooping your way all the way down. Let's do one more just like that. We'll take an inhale here, We'll exhale, belly in, chin nods to the chest, start to lift, and then slowly bring those legs in, reaching it up, all the way up. Take a breath, inhale it, and then as you exhale, start to go down. And then as you do that, slowly allow the legs to extend along. Now we're just going to do one more regular. So just keep the feet flexed, keep them down onto the ground, a slight push into the ring. Inhale, nod the chin to the chest. Exhale, let's lift it up. And now let's round and reach forward. And I just wanted us to feel this lovely stretch here. Point into the toes. Just take a breath in, inhaling it in. And then as you exhale, lengthen it up. Flex back into the feet. Squeeze into that ring. And then slowly allow the body to come down. One vertebra at a time. All the way down here. Woo! Good mat. Nice work. Now from here, let's go into our ab work with that ab series. So we'll start with that single leg stretch. So let's go ahead and take the ring and position it to be onto the base of the skull. We'll take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, float that right leg up into tabletop and then the left. Inhale, nod the chin to the chest. Exhale, lift yourself up into flexion. Tips to the shoulder blades, eyes to the thighs, imaginary orange under the chin. And let that left leg go out while the right leg comes in and we pause. And then we switch. And we reach. And we inhale, exhale here. Inhale as we switch. Exhale here. And switch. So stay lifted. Check your form. Our eyes looking to mid-thigh. Could you hold an imaginary orange under the chin? Just rhetorically, just kind of key into your own form. Are you lifted to the tips of the shoulder blades? And reach it here. And reach. And let's do 3. And 3. We've got 2. This is 2. And 2. One more here. And I always teach the first Thursday of the month, so that's a rotating schedule now on Thursdays. And then go ahead and bring yourself down. But I generally pick up the first Thursday, so just to kind of know about that as well. Just bring the knees into the chest, gently go from side to side. Taking that ring, just allowing it to be right, hovering above the shins. We'll take an inhale here, exhale, lift up, and then we'll let the arms and the legs go away on the inhale. As we exhale, we'll squeeze that ring and bring the legs in and let the ring hover above the shins. And again, out we go. In we come. And here's our inhale. Here's our exhale. And again, away we go. And bring it in. And here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. And let's take it out. Bring it in. And inhale it here. And exhale. And away we go. Squeeze that ring. And let's do 4 more. Stay lifted up into the upper body. Squeeze it, bring it in. And 3. Squeeze it, bring it in. 2 more here. Bring it in. 1 more. And bring it in. And take it down. And just gently go from side to side. And then from here, just place the ring off to this side. We'll go right into the third of the ab series, which is that single straight leg stretch. We'll take an inhale in, we'll lift the legs up to the ceiling. If you have a bend in the knee, that's all right, just don't pull behind the knee. We'll inhale here, nod the chin to the chest, and then we'll exhale, lift it up. Reach for the right leg, take the left leg away, do a 2 count. Inhale, inhale, and then exhale, switch it. And then reach, and switch, and breathe. And inhale, inhale, and lift. And lengthen. And breathe. See how much you can pull up against that leg here. Lifting it up. Can you get the tips of the shoulder blades to be off of the mat? And reach it. And reach. And lengthen. And switch. Let's do 3 more. Do 3. And 3. 2 more here. It's 2. And 2. 1 more here. It's 1. And 1 more here. And then go ahead, bring it in and take it down. And just gently go from side to side, circling the ankles and just wiggling into the toes and taking that breath in, inhaling it in and exhaling it out. And another inhale and exhale. And then from here, we'll go right into that double straight leg stretch. Once again, let's use the ring and position it to be on the outside of the ankles like we did earlier. So we have the ankles inside of the ring. The hands will gently be interlaced behind the head. The elbows will be wide. We'll inhale here. And then as we exhale, let's lift ourselves up into flexion. So you've got to pull on that ring. And then we'll inhale, allow the legs to go away. Flex into the feet, pull the ring apart, and bring it back up. Point into the toes, release the pull. Take an inhale down. Exhale, flex into the feet, pull the ring apart, and lift up. Point into the toes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, flex, pull, lift. Release, point. Inhale, lower. Exhale, flex, lift. And again, down we come. And flex, pull apart, lift it up. And again, let's go down. Inhale it. Exhale, flex, lift, pull apart. Use your belly. And again, down we go. And we flex, and we pull it apart, and we lift it all the way back up. 3 more. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Pull it apart. Lift it up. 2 more. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Lift. Pull it apart. 1 more here. Go down. Now hold it here. Flex into the feet. Just give me a little mini pull, pull. Pull it apart. Pull, pull. For 8, 4, 7, 4, 6. It's 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And bring it all the way up. And then reach for the ring and take your head down. Bring the knees in and just allow your body to go from side to side. And then from here, we'll go into the last of the abdominal series, which is that crisscross exercise. So let's go ahead and put the ring down and reach for the band. And we'll scrunch the ends of the band up into the hands. And the legs will be in that tabletop position. And we'll take an inhale here. And then we'll exhale. Lift yourself up into flexion. Now from here, I want you to bring the right knee in towards the left armpit, you're going to twist to the right here. And you'll hold that. And then we'll travel to center. This becomes your inhale. This is your exhale. The right leg goes out and we hold it here. But we're not about easy, and this is easy. So we're gonna bring it in as we inhale. And then as we exhale here, I want you to pull the band apart as you tap the left foot down and release and bring the leg back. So pull the band apart, tap the left foot down, and release. One more. Pull and tap, and release. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate. So we pull, tap right, and release. Pull, tap right, and release. Pull, tap right. This is your exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale it here. And we pull, tap, and release. Pull, tap. So make sure you've got enough tension into that band. And pull, tap. Bring it to center. And again, exhale. So tap, and release. And tap, and release. And tap, and release. And center. Rotate here. And so pull it apart. 2. Pull it apart. 1. Center. And rotate. And tap. And tap. One more. And tap. Now let's do each side one more time. Here's our last time here. We exhale. And tap, pull. And tap. And tap, come to center. Last time here, rotate. And tap 3. And it's 2. And it's 1. Woo. Bring it to center, take it down. Bring the knees into the chest. Gently allow yourself to rock from side to side. Circling ankles and wiggling toes. And then from here, going and taking your hands, you can have the band still. Place them behind your thighs, take an inhale in, and then as you exhale, rock your body up and balance it. And then once you're balanced, I want you to take the band and position it to be flat on the bottom of both of the feet. And then you come onto your side, onto your forearm, and you anchor that band down by your hip bone. And you're on your forearm, your elbow's directly underneath that shoulder. And we're gonna take an inhale here, and as you exhale, I want you to lift the legs up. It's not gonna be a huge lift, but you should feel it in the oblique, right? Okay, and then lower it down. So it's not gonna be a huge lift. Here's your inhale, here's your exhale, lift. Hold it, and lower. So try to be hip stacked on top of one another. Try not to be back here hanging out on the booty, because then when you lift them up, you're not gonna feel the oblique. All right, here we go. We exhale, lift, and lower, and lift. Lower down. Lift, hold. Lower. Lift, hold. Lower. And lift. Let's do 3 more. Lift, and 2, 1 more. Now let's go ahead and lift it, keep it lifted. Lift the top leg higher, release it. So pull the band apart, release. Keep the bottom leg lifted, so work into that oblique. Lift, and lift, and lift. Get an outer thigh work here as well. Lift. 4, and 3. Lift that top leg. 2. How far can you pull that band apart? 1, and bring it down. Nice work. Let's spin around to the other side. So same situation on this side. Up onto that forearm. Anchor down here. We lift and lower. And lift, and lower. So So lift and hold it. Feel that top oblique and lower. And lift. Lower down. Lift it up. And lower. Lift and lower. For 4. Lower down. Lift, hold 3. Lift, hold 2. And 1. Now lift, hold it here. Lift that top leg up. Bring it down. Lift it up. Bring it down. Lift it up. And lift. And lift. Reach it up. Bottom leg stays lifted for 4. For 3. It's 2. 1 more. And bring it all the way down. Now, take the band off of the feet. Come onto your tummy. We'll do a little bit of back extension and then a plank and then our final stretches. So tops of the feet are onto the mat. And if you have low back issues, you can separate them, but we are going to do some lifting up of the feet. So what I'd like you to do is remember the head stays in line with the upper back. We're going to take an inhale in. Then as you exhale, I want you to lift the upper body, pull the band apart, release the pull, lower. I want you to lift up the feet, take the legs apart, bring them in, and lower. So kind of like a seesaw in a way, like one is lifting while the other one's going down. So we lift up upper body, we pull it apart, the band, we let it come back together, we bring it down. Then we lift up feet, apart, in, and down. Upper body lifts, apart, in, and down. Lower body, lift, apart, in, and down. Lift, and out, in, and down. Lift lower, take legs out, bring them in, and down. One more time each way here. We lift and open, in and down. Lift legs, open legs, bring them in, take them all the way down. Now place your hands directly under the shoulders, push your body up and back and just stretch it out. And just breathe, whether it's a shell stretch or child's pose, just bring it in and exhale it out. And then from here, we'll go right into a plank. You can be on your knees, on your forearms, or on your forearms on your toes, whichever you prefer. So we'll go ahead and bring ourselves up into a plank here. And if you're in a full body plank, wrists are directly under the shoulders, and then if you're down on the forearms, the elbows are underneath the shoulders, and we'll just push away here from the floor, pulling the belly up and in. Just taking that breath, inhaling it in. So look at where your head is. Don't let it be here, okay? Remember, from your head down to your heels. It's that straight line on a diagonal. Unless you're down on your forearms. And just hold it. Inhaling and exhaling. And then bringing it down, stretching it back. And that feel lovely. And then let's go ahead and come up and come into our final stretches. So we'll flex into those feet. Taking the arms out, going right into that saw stretch. We'll rotate here left. We'll reach down and hold it. We'll take a breath in. And then we'll come up and to center. And then we'll rotate here. And we'll reach down and hold it. And come up. And center. And let's inhale. And exhale. Inhale to stay. Exhale up. And center. Rotate. And reach. Hold. Up. And center. Now go ahead and bring those legs in. Take an inhale in. Then as you exhale, spine twist to the left. Bring the hands down, twist it, hold it. And inhale, lift up. And exhale down. And again, we lift and we lower. And let's do another one here. We lift and we lower. And then we bring it to center. Take that deep breath in. And then as you exhale out, bring the palms together, bring them down in front of the heart and chest. Just nod the chin to the chest. Don't cheat yourself out of these last few seconds. Just relax the jaw, relax the face. Take that life-giving breath into the body as you inhale, and then you exhale it out. God bless you, and you inhale it in, and exhale it out. Let's just do one more breath in as you breathe in goodness and thankfulness. As you exhale out all things that are not, I want you to realize what you did for your body this last hour. Hopefully you have more clarity of thought, more energy and strength so that you're ready to face the rest of the evening. Thank you, everyone. Good to see you. If you wouldn't mind just taking a minute to wipe your things down, that would be lovely. Everybody have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving. And then I will hope to see you next week. Or Friday in my 10:30 class.